the ukulele teacher here to teach you how to play The Night We Met by Lord Huron, as recently featured in the soundtrack to 13 Reasons Why. So, grab your uke, make sure it's in tune, and if you need help tuning your uke, then be sure to download my free app, the Ukulele app, right now, and when it is in tune, your uke should sound like this. Before we go any further, please make sure you download a PDF song sheet, either from my Patreon page where it's nice and easy to find and well formatted, or somewhere for free on my Facebook page if you can find it. Also, make sure you subscribe now and turn on the notifications so you never miss a lesson. And before we get going, I've got one more favour to ask, which is that if you've got any songs at all that you'd like to learn, then let me know in the comments section, because I want to know what you want to learn. Okay, so let's get going. First thing I'm going to do is play through the song nice and slow to give you a rough idea of how it should sound when you've learned it. I know it's going to be about 3 or 4 minutes long, so if you want to skip ahead to the lesson, then go ahead now.
Searching for a trail to follow again. Take me back to the night we met, and then I can't tell myself what the hell I'm supposed to do. Not to ride along with you. I had all and most of you, some and now none of you. Take me back to the night we met. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, haunted by the ghost of you. Take me back take me back to the night we met. I had all and most of you, some and now none of you. Take me back to the night we met. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, haunted by the ghost of you. Oh, take me back to the night we met.
These are the chords you'll need for the song. If you already know them, then skip ahead now. To play the chord of F sharp minor, put your second finger on the second fret of the fourth string, your first finger on the first fret of the third string, and your third finger on the second fret of the second string. And the chord of F sharp minor should sound like this. To play the chord of A, just lift up your third finger, and the chord of A should sound like this. To play the chord of D, put your first, second and third fingers on the second fret of the fourth, third and second strings. And the chord of D should sound like this. And to play the chord of E, bar the fourth fret with your first finger. That means you push down on all four strings at the same time. Then add your fourth finger to the seventh fret of the first string. And the chord of E should sound like this. Now the bad news is there's a lot of finger picking in this song, and to be honest that's not really bad news because I'm sure you'll get the hang of it very, very soon if you haven't already done finger picking. And anyway, the good news is that it's nice and slow, so we're going to take it really, really slowly until you guys have got the hang of it. In fact, the hardest part of this song isn't the chords or the finger picking, it's actually the counting. Because you'll actually find that most of the songs you play are in 4 time, but this one is in a kind of weird 3 or 6 time, and you have to change how you're counting all the way through. But don't worry, I'm going to break it down for you right now so that it's nice and simple. Every line all the way through the entire song has 3 chords in it, and the first chord is always F sharp minor, so that's going to make things a lot easier when we try and remember the song. But before we even start worrying about what the chords are, let me just explain how we count them so we know how long to play each chord for. The first chord in each line, which is always an F sharp minor, we play for the count of 6, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the second chord in each line, we just play for the count of 3, like this. 1, 2, 3. And then the third chord in each line, we play for 2 counts of 6, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for each line, all the way through the entire song, we should be counting it through like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the good thing is, if we can get that counting dialed into our head so it comes as second nature to us, it's actually going to make the finger picking with our right hand a lot easier. So let's get started with the right hand. The first thing we need to do is put our thumb above the 4th string, then our first finger underneath the 3rd string, our second finger underneath the 2nd string, and our third finger underneath the 1st string. And what I'm going to do is call out the numbers of the fingers that you need to pluck. So let's start off with the intro, which is just 2 lines repeated twice. F sharp minor to E to A, and then F sharp minor to A to D. So for the F sharp minor, we know that's a count of 6, and the fingers that we're playing are thumb 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, like this. Thumb 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Then for the chord of E, we know that's just a 1, 2, 3, so we just play thumb 1, 2, like this, thumb 1, 2, and then for the chord of A, we know that that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for that we play thumb 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, thumb 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. So let's play through that whole first line of the intro all together, nice and slow. Thumb 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, thumb 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Now I know we're going really, really slow with this, but once you've got the counting in your head and the finger picking pattern in your right hand, the chords are nice and easy, and then it's going to be really straightforward to learn the rest of the song. So the second line of the intro is F sharp minor to A to D. And again, the pattern is exactly the same. So for F sharp minor, it's thumb 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Then for A, it's thumb 1, 2. And for D, it's thumb 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Thumb 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. So let's put together the first 2 lines of the intro. F sharp minor to E to A, and then F sharp minor to A to D. We'll play it through twice, nice and slow. The first time round, I'm going to call out the fingers that you'll need on your right hand, and then the second time round, we'll just play the uke on its own. So here we go. Thumb 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Thumb 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Thumb 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Thumb 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. And there you have it, you've just played through the intro. And guess what? Not only have you learnt the finger picking pattern for the rest of the song, but you've also learnt the chords for the first 4 lines of verse 1. So let's carry on playing it through nice and slow with the finger picking, but let's sing along with the first 4 lines of verse 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I am not the only traveller who has not repaid his debt. I've been searching for a trail to follow again. Take me back to the night we met. Now I'm sure if you haven't got much fingerpicking experience, that is going to take you a little bit of time to master, but I promise you, once you've got the fingerpicking pattern down with your right hands, the rest of the song is a breeze, because the pattern is repeated all the way through and there's just 3 chords on each line, and the first chord is always F sharp minor. So there's a lot of little things like that that you can pick up and store in your head, and it'll make it easier to remember and learn the song. So now we're halfway through verse 1, let's check out what the chords are for the second half. The chords are just F sharp minor to E to D, and then F sharp minor, then A to D. And again, it's that same fingerpicking pattern all the way through. So let's put that all together and play through the second half of verse 1. And then I can tell myself what the hell I'm supposed to do. And then I can tell myself not to ride along with you. And from there we move into the chorus. And the good news is the chords for the chorus are the same as the chords for the first 4 lines of verse 1, or indeed the chords for the intro. Now the first line, you carry on with that finger picking like this. I had all and most of you, some and now none of you. But from this point on we start to strum, and it's a nice and gentle down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. But again, we have to think about how many times we play that on each chord. So for line 2, we play it twice on F sharp minor, once on A, and 4 times on D, like this. Take me back to the night we met. 3, 4. Then for line 3, we play it twice on F sharp minor, once on E, and 4 times on A, like this. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, haunted by the ghost of you. 2, 3, 4. And then again on the final line we play it twice on F sharp minor, once on A, and 4 times on D, like this. Oh, take me back to the night we met. 2, 3, 4. So let's put that all together and play through the chorus. Finger picking on line 1, and then a nice and gentle strum for lines 2, 3, and 4. I had all and then most of you, some and now none of you. Take me back to the night we met. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, haunted by the ghost of you. Oh, take me back to the night we met. Then the next section I'm going to call the bridge, and basically that's 4 lines of F sharp minor to A to D, with the same fingerpicking pattern as we played in the intro and in verse 1. It's the part that goes like this. When the night was full of terror, and your eyes were filled with tears, when you had not touched me yet, take me back to the night we met. And then we just repeat the entire chorus, and then the last 2 lines are just F sharp minor to A to D, again with the same fingerpicking pattern as we play all the way through the rest of the song. So put it all together, and that's how to play The Night We Met by Lord Huron. I've been the ukulele teacher. I'll be back again soon with some more great lessons and videos for you. In the meantime, if you have any requests for future lessons, then let me know in the comments below. Until next time, I love you all, and I wish you the best.